Hi, welcome to Rjpasini-com. Today I want to talk to you about protecting your identity, protecting your personal information out there. As we all know, since recently the situation with Facebook came up about how personal information being leaked out or hacked to other companies, it's very important that you protect your identity the best you can. And you're probably wondering what this video is all about. I came across a new and inspiring YouTube creator, and I was watching a video because I too would like to be an inspiring video creator as well. And I noticed that the person, I'm not going to mention who, when they were doing their video, they had a picture of their car in there, and they were talking a little about their car, how to maintain it, how to work on it. And there was one part in the video where the person showed their license plate. And for what it's worth, folks, the more you can protect your identity and your personal information, it's very important. And that's what this video is about. And I'm going to show you what software I use to create my videos and how you can protect yourself in most cases. It's pretty cut and dry. There's just two ways to do it. And I'm going to show you the software, like I said, what I use. And I'm going to bump out of the screen. And I'm going to go into this. The software I do use, folks, is Filmora. It's got the newer version. I'm going to click over here. Here we come to the window here. And this is what I have right now in there. You could add to it as well. And by the way, folks, this isn't a segue, or it's not a, I'm not, advertising for Filmora. I do like the software. I do use it religiously. I also use another one called Cyberlink by PowerDirector 14. I use them in conjunction with one another. They're both good softwares to use as far as video editing software. For me, I like them. I think they're very user-friendly and very intuitive to work with. Now, I'm going to show you here how I would handle it if I accidentally videoed my license plate. Okay, I'm going to show you what I would do to correct that problem, to obscure the license plate. If you're going to do a video, you're not going to take a license plate off your car. Especially if you're doing a video about your car, you're not going to do that. I mean, you could. That's one way of protecting it. You don't have to worry about it. But there is a simple way of doing it. I mean, I don't think there's any people out there that are going to do that. They're not going to go remove 4 bolts from the license plate just to to protect their identity or your license plate number. So I'm going to show you how I correct that. And I wish this person, it's funny, the person who did the video, towards the end when they were driving away, they had the license plate blacked out. And that's all fine and Jim dandy, but the first part of the video, you could see the license plate clear as day. Okay, I mean, it was clear as day. I mean, there was no obscurity whatsoever. You could see it. It was not, there was no way of protecting that plate. You could see it, but the person, unfortunately, I guess they realized that later on. And the unfortunate thing about it is they got almost close to 30,000 views. I don't know if anybody messaged them to correct them. I have to look again. I thought I seen something where somebody might have messaged the person, but me personally, what I would do is, try to notify that person if possible, and let them know that your license plate is in YouTube land, and everybody in the world is going to see your license plate number. You might want to. I know they're probably not going to want to take the video down because of it, but when it comes to protecting your identity, I definitely would in that case. I don't care how many views it got. I understand people want to, get ahead on YouTube and become next YouTube star, but when it comes to protecting your identity or your information, stuff like that, you might want to take caution on that. So without further ado, I'm going to drop this in the timeline here. Okay, I'm going to shorten it up. Okay. Now, folks, by the way, this is not my car. I wish it was. I like this car a lot. I mean, that would be one of my dream cars to get. I just took an image off the internet, and I just put this number here, modified the picture a little. Okay. There are two ways to do this, and I'm going to show you both ways. Now, the version I'm using here, just to let you know, I'm going to go to help here. This is Filmora, just in case you guys are interested. This is the latest version, 8.53. Okay, that's the latest version, it's the newest version they came out with. Okay, I love it. The software is very easy to use. I have no problem with it. I think it's a great software, and it's cut and dry. And you can make really great videos with it. I'm not making a segue. You might say, "Oh, well, this guy's, he's advertising for more." No, I'm just telling you how much I love it. Okay, that's my personal take on it, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, now we want to obscure this here. Okay, let's say this is your car. I wish it was mine. And I don't want the whole world to see my license plate. Okay, it's because your license plate, it tells everything about you, where you live, and so on and so forth, right? It's got all that information there. So we want to obscure this here. Okay, there's two ways to do it. Now, I've done this in the past, and it's simple enough to do it. Why it's in a timeline? You go, and this is now doing this. You're going to do this in Filmora, mind you. Okay, you go to this little wand. You click it on. And see over here, it says mosaic. You click it on, you drop it in, you clicked on this box here, okay, and you add. Now you got the mosaic, okay. You could do is, very cut and dry, folks. You could do is just narrow it down like that, right. I'm trying to eye it up here. You put it over here like that, click OK. And now your license plate's obscured. Okay? Simple as all that. You can make it more, you could change the pixel on if you want to make it look more like a professional type of thing. If you go in here, you could just slide this back more, I guess. Well, no, if you slide it back too much now, I'm saying, but like if you wanted like that look like that, if you wanted that type of look. Okay? This video is to protect your identity if you're going to do things like this, You might want to obscure certain information because you don't want to let the world see what you're doing, especially when it comes to license plate. Another way to do it, I'm going to go back, I'm going to redo, just move out of this, okay? We're going to go back to here again. Another simplified way of doing it, folks, before you publish it, and before you do it, you upload your videos, make sure you're checking out for personal information. If you're going to do a website, a video about, talking about financial things or whatever, make sure you take out account numbers and stuff like that. Me personally, I wouldn't get into bank statements or telling people what I make or show them my bank statements. I think that's irrelevant. And to be honest with you, with all the stuff going on with information leakage and all that stuff there, I don't think it's such a good thing to do. All right, so keep that in mind, folks, okay? The next thing to do here, you got over here, you see the task, the window over here, you got these little icons here, media, music, tax credit, and so on and so forth. Okay, text credit, transitions, filters, overlays, whatever. The simplest way to do it, folks, very, very simple. You go to sample colors, you put whatever color you want in there. You want to put a black, blue, whatever. You want to keep it the same color as the car. You really want to make it look different like that. You can even go with this. What you do is take this one here, drop it right in the timeline on the bottom, slide it over, go back here again. Can't see the car's behind there. Go like this, the car up here, move it down. You know where I'm going with this, right? And you go like this, and bingo. There you go. Now, if you want to talk about your car, you say, hey, I want to give a little information. I want to show my car. You don't have to worry about it. You could obscure it with any color you want. You could do whatever color you want. Now, when you produce your video, no one sees your license plate, And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, it's when I seen the video, I'm just going to bump back out over here again. When I seen that video, I felt so bad because they probably realized it later on. And let me tell you something. I just want to share this really quick with you guys. I've had the same scenario. I did a video recently, and I had my email address up there. And even though it looked like it was obscured on the screen, but when I uploaded to YouTube and I made it full screen, I blew it up, there it was, folks, clear as day. You could see all my email content. Now, I mean, they weren't open, but you could see, you know, the sites I go to, the people that I get the information from, so on and so forth. Not that I have anything crazy to hide. I don't have crazy emails coming in, just to let you know. But my own personal thing with family and friends and stuff like that, business related. I don't need the whole world to see who I contact, who contacts me. So what I did was, just like you've seen in that brief little video I just did there, I went in there, I went to the sample colors, and I printed out, I made it all white. And what I did was I superimposed the same picture I left off at when I was moving over to the next segment. I just superimposed that picture onto it. This way, when it transitioned in, you didn't see a blank spot there. Because when I first they said, should I just leave it white like that? I said, no, that's crazy. So I just superimposed the picture where I left off onto that there, and it kind of like just transcended right in. Okay, I don't need the whole world seeing my email address, and well, I don't care if you want to email me. I don't want you to see all my my folders and who's contacting me, so on and so forth. That's irrelevant. That's none of nobody's business, But I wanted to share that with you guys, and I really feel bad because this person, I think somebody mentioned it, I think in the comments, I believe. They showed you the part, when it's looking at the car, what the person does, and there's the license plate sticking right in your face. It's right there. I mean, you can see everything perfectly clear. And you might say, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is today we want to protect your identity, and you want to be careful. You want to protect your information out there. You don't know who's lurking behind this screen, right? But you got to be careful. So, and the thing is, they obscured the picture as they drove away. So now, in the first part of it, you can see the license plate is clear as day, and then when they drove away, then they obscured it. But it's it was too late at the time. I don't know if the person's going to take it down. It's got, like I said, close to 30,000 views, and you know how it is with YouTube. Everybody, when you put something on YouTube, you want to leave it up there because you want those views. 30,000 views, that's good. I don't think any of my views, any of my videos have close to that. But I just wanted to share it with you. It's a quick tip, but I'm telling you, folks, if you're going to do something like that, be careful when it comes to putting out information out there, especially when it deals. If you were doing a picture of a house, well, first you wouldn't take a picture of your house or something along that line, whatever. You would make sure you obscure the any type of things that have numbers on there and stuff like that. You want to make sure that's well protected. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this video is all about, and that's why I made it, because I feel bad when I seeing that there. It made me realize I don't take pictures of my cars. Okay. There's no reason for me. I mean, I did a video on changing a cabinet filter, but you don't really see the make and model of my car, and I didn't have to go in the back of the trunk or whatever trunk area. If I did do that, then you've seen a little part of the car. Again, that's how I obscure my license plate, if I did happen to catch that in the video. But you might want to really be protective when it comes to stuff like that. Protect your identity and stuff like that as best you can. And that's what this video is all about. I hope it helps. I hope you got something out of it. If you do like it, please subscribe to my channel. If you do like what I did with this video, give them a thumbs up. I will drop the links below to my other stuff I have. For those who do follow me on this channel here, my name is Rjpasini. I go by Shop Rjpasini for great deals on eBay, and I like to share information with people to try to help out in any way I can. And that's what this video is all about. So I hope it helped you in some way. If you don't have a video editing software, you might want to check into Filmora. And I'm not leading a segue in here. I'm not getting anything for it. I have no affiliation links whatsoever. I'm not getting paid, or I'm not endorsing them. I'm just, well, technically I guess I am, but I do like their software when it comes to video editing software. I use it exclusively. I mean, between that and Cyberlink, but I used to use Cyberlink a lot. And then when I got the feel of Filmora, I like the, it's very user friendly, and it's very, it's easy to use. It's like cut and paste. You can see how fast I did that there. You don't have to go through all of these different types of menus and stuff like that. It's pretty cut and dry, So just keep that in mind. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and if I don't talk to you in another video, I think I'm going to probably make another one soon. What topic it is, I don't know just yet, but it'll probably be coming up soon. Have a great weekend if I don't get to talk to you again. See you then. Bye.